Bobo C Type Ears back here with round 2 of a Modern League. Didn't realize my mic was off. This hand is risky, but we keep it. We are on the draw. We're in the 0-1 bracket after some MTGO shenanigans. Thanks. People rip this app all the time. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's totally cool. And then it does something like that to me where I don't think it completely cost me a game, but it certainly didn't help to not have that extra time, because that game 3 was stally. We were in stall mode in that game 3. They crack Windswept Heath into a stomping ground. I don't know what we're doing here unless it's unless our opponent's on something like Scapeshift. I don't know. That play is bizarre because they probably should have played something around turn 1 if they're burn. If they are burned, double Martyr is great. If they are burned, double Martyr is fantastic. A plain mountain for a Farseek, so this is Scapeshift. They didn't have a turn 1 play, unfortunately, for them. We have a lot of Martyrs here. We have a lot of Martyrs here to try to get us out of the quick Scapeshift range. And we have double Serra. So this is going to be hard for them to win being behind us. We also have the ability, if we draw a black land, to just go get more nonsense and bring back Martyr. We can do a lot with this. They play a forest for a Steve. And another Steve. Steve. And we're going to come over for a lot of damage here that they can't block. Let's just try to get a concession here. They Steve. Another Steve. Are they gonna go double anger here? Double anger would be obnoxious. What a weird keep if they kept double anger, double Steve, though. Yep, here's double anger. And a Cinderglade. Can we close out by getting a land right here? Nope, but we can get a Martyr. We've now gone through all the Martyrs in the deck. We are at 53 life. Probably still going to die to a Scapeshift. What a weird way to start this. What a weird game 1. Our opponent keeps functionally double Steve, double anger. Like, it's a play. They're where they need to be now with all their lands. They probably have enough basics to survive us ghost quartering. So, you know, there's a lot to be said about what they did. But wow. Another Steve. So many Steves. Both of us are kind of just drawing our creatures here. Drawing the creatures we want to draw. If we don't pop this now and we draw a land, we're going to regret it. So let's just get up to 60 and pop it now. we're going to bring them all back and say, at me. Why not? This game has been a weird game one, so that might just do something. We'll be at 70 something. There's a Valakut, so we can take a Valakut here. They're going to start pinging. If they can. Yeah, they can ping this turn. You can just ping us off. Ping us off. We can take a Valakut, though. And we will take a Valakut. Nope, they start pinging me instead of the Martyrs? That seems bizarre. Are they going for it this turn? Is that last card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Is that last card a Scapeshift? I don't think it matters if it is. Interessante. They can Steve and get us down to 56. I don't know what our opponent's doing here. They're thinking for a long time, so maybe they realize they should have pinged the Martyr. I don't know. It seems to me like he pinged one of the Martyrs there. Because next turn I'm going to gain a ton of life. I'm going to gain 27 life if they leave Martyrs up. Potentially as high as 36 life. And then I'm going to do it again the next turn. Here's the Scapeshift. So they did have it. Math is hard. So they sacrifice a large number of lands. Okay. So I'm trying to count how many lands they sacrificed here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 27 triggers. Yep. That 27 triggers is enough. Dealing almost 90 damage to me. 81 damage to me. We almost got ourselves out of range. Them having the double anger was really strong. Absolutely going to make them point everything at us. Wait a second. Do they have enough? They'll have enough after the Steve. If they have another basic mountain, they have enough after the Steve, and they do. So there you go. We almost got out of range. We almost got out of range. Bring in Extirpate to get rid of any of those. Bring in Wound Halo. We didn't see that they're the version that uses the enchantment, but they're mono, so we're gonna assume they are. If they're not, the Anguish Unmakings can kill a Titan. Other than that, Gideon helps us close out faster. We can get rid of Hallowed Burial. We can get rid of Cleansing Nova. Sorin seems aggressively bad in this matchup, as does Archangel. So we're going with a much more stock list, very control-y. Part of me says don't even bring in the Anguish Unmaking and bring in Gideon's. Let's see how that goes. Let's do that. Gideon can close out a game quickly and doesn't require me to have a lot of mana. This is an awkward start. I don't think I like that. Doesn't get much better. But we will be able to Martyr into Serra pretty quickly. We'll keep. What do we get rid of here? I think we get rid of the Orzhov Charm. I'm going to start with Gideon. We're going to play Gideon first and be able to try to ping something. Start attacking. Stomping around. Search. Search for tomorrow's Exile. Ranger helps out a lot. Gotta get to the mana for Ranger to really help though. Search for tomorrow counter. Mountain for a Steve. Mountain into Steve. We're gonna play the Squadron Hawk here. Try to gain a big amount of life with those martyrs into Ranger. I am a little worried that this hand is too slow. I am a little worried that this hand is just too slow. But next turn with Martyr we have 18 life, as much as 21 life. So there is that. We saw that if the game goes long, they can just deal an incredible amount of damage. And they are getting lands pretty quickly. They didn't have the double Steve like last game, but they might as well have. They have it. There's a Steve. So they're getting up to the land count they want to be at pretty quickly. There's a Valakut. And we'll get a Mistveil Plains here. So Martyr into Serra says they have to do something right now. We're going to go up to 38 and have a Serra Ascendant. That Serra draw makes them answer us. Last time they had to do it with double anger. Here they'll have to do it with double Valakut triggers or something like that, which they can't do yet unless they Scapeshift. And Scapeshifting with what they have now seems awkward. I don't know though. I don't know. They would have to cast Scapeshift. They would have to play land, cast Scapeshift, or just get a Primetime. Primetime can kill our Serra. They will get 4 Valakut triggers here. What do we want to draw at this point? Ruined Halo naming Valakut seems like a good draw. And at that point, we just have to survive primetime, which we can play Gideon to name the primetime. They have an answer, they have an answer. Tireless Tracker is okay. Hardcast Search. Hardcast Search. It can ping our Squadron Hawk. Is Valakut a must? May. Okay. Our mission here is to draw land, draw a Wrath. We did side out one or two of the Wrath, so. They'll send both triggers at Gideon. And then come at me for as much as 8, which is obnoxious. Relic is fine. Draw all the cards you want. Oh, Acid Moss coming in. Acid Moss hurts us pretty badly, actually. So much damage, so much damage, so much damage, so much damage, so much damage. This has gone very badly for us. This has gone very, very badly for us. They're about to smack us with a massive Tireless Tracker. I was hoping if we chose prime time, they would have said, oh, then I just want to attack with it, but they were smart to not do that. I think we're just dead here. Yeah. It feels like we're dead here. Use that Orzhov Charm to get a Martyr. Use the Martyr to block Tireless Tracker. But not really much we can do outside of that with only 3 lands. We'll exile a Mistveil Plains. That doesn't really help us at all. They can just straight up stop us from this with Relic of Progenitus. And then we're dead. This is a... Normally, Scapeshift goes like this. It's either very, very good for us, or they just get so far ahead of us. Yeah, we're just going to concede here. They have all their Valakuts on the board. Yeah. I guess don't side out your Wraths, but even if we cast a Wrath here, like, even if we would have had to have it in hand, and do we keep a hand with Wrath, is the question. So, even if we keep a Wrath here, do we end up casting it? I really hope they crack. They have the answer. Let's see if they know they have the answer. That means they probably know they have the answer. It's a lot of Valku triggers. And that's it. So we're in the O2 bracket. Let's see if we can make something out of the O2 bracket here. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer to not draw well against what can be a winnable matchup, but ends up going very badly for us. Scapeshift is usually this swingy. Like, either we dominate them or they dominate us. In game one, they had exactly what they needed to survive. In game two, we don't draw that well at all. They do work. So it is what it is. We will see you in the next one.